Great Atwin the turtle comes, swimming slowly through the interstellar gulf, hydrogen frost on his ponderous limbs. His huge and ancient shell pocked with meteor craters. Through sea-sized eyes that are crusted with rheum and asteroid dust, he stares fixedly at the destination. And yet, the biggest question of all is that, is this turtle female or male? Some questions are never meant to be answered. Speaking of which, there is a fire in the city nearby. You might want to look at that. Also, there appear to be some sort of a strange creature with 4 eyes, accompanied with a little living luggage with tiny little feet running around and baffling everyone. I can do this all night, you know?
Yes, you could. You could just do your own reading of a Terry Pratchett novel at this rate.
And, well, I just recently discovered this author, Terry Pratchett. And only because he died, I'm sorry to say, really. But honestly, after reading the first 10 pages of The Color of Magic, the first Discworld novel, by the way, I'm tempted to say this is the greatest thing that ever happened to literature since God invented literature. And when I say God, I mean the God in Monty Python's and the Secret Crowd, you know, the one who created the Batmobile on the side.
Yes.
So there you have it. We are in fully blown British dry humor mode, and nothing better to do that than to play an actual adaptation of the Terry Pratchett Discworld series, called also Discworld, starring Rincewind, the most lovable, most incompetent wizard ever born, who only knows one spell, which happens to be a spell that may very well destroy the fabric of reality as we know it, because he read it from a forbidden book, but from the unseen university. And you know what? If you're not familiar with Discworld, you're going to be confused anyway. But we're going to basically fill this playthrough with Discworld references, so be warned about that. Also, yes.
Yes. Discworld by the way, was a game released back in 1995, 1996. The game itself.
We're talking about the MS-CD-DOS here, not the book series, which, by the way, has over 40 books in it, not to count essays detailing the science of the Discworld as it works, its internal inner workings, as Terry Pratchett details it. So, yes, Discworld is a rich universe. It's literally a disc sitting atop for elephants that are also sitting atop the back of a giant cosmic turtle.
Well, if you say rich as in Richie Rich style of rich, then yes, it is rich.
It is rich. It is rich. Yes, yet it is small. It is immense and mind-thwarting. Yes, yet it is all insignificant in the face of multiple realities and multiple creations. It's this brand of complex and intellectually appealing, rich fantasy universe that's used to make fun of tropes related to the fantasy genre, but at the same time it creates its own lore as it proceeds to deconstruct itself. It is also used as a satire for pretty much whatever Terry Pratchett is feeling to satirize about. And but before I review the entire book, we should actually start the game.
Yes, we should start the game. But like I said, folks, this game was released back in 95, 96. 95 being the North American release, 96 being in Europe. And
wait, you mean to tell me this game came out in America first?
Yes, if my research is correct, it did.
That's weird. I thought it was a British developed game.
Yes, I thought that as well, but
I mean, for what you told me, Eric Idle is voicing Rincewind, the main character.
Yes, he is. He will be. We'll be introducing that. But anyway, this also you can find this game for the PlayStation and Sega
Saturn?
Saturn, was it? I forget which. I just read it just now and I forgot. Then again, I'm not used to remembering Sega consoles, like millions of them. Anyway.
Yes, well, millions. Only four. There were only 4 of them.
Yes, millions, Mad Hog.
Yes, literally millions. Anyway,
Let's get on with the game.
Let's start this great adventure.